So I hope we're all getting involved in the festive season of December. Well, let's face it, especially in England, it's generally a boozy time of year. I thought I would do a little video on some of the origins of some of the festive boozy traditions that we have around Christmas time. So in the classic Christmas tradition, we'll start with a toast and we'll end with a hangover. But where did the term toast come from? Why do we toast a glass with our favourite tipple? Well, let's face it, toasts are generally there to compliment the company that we're in. So we might raise a toast to the wedding couple, or we might raise a toast to the people at Christmas, or we might raise a toast to the spirit of Christmas. But generally speaking, the toast compliments somebody at the Christmas party, or at any party for that matter. So the origins of this is that in the olden days, spiced toast was actually added to tankards of alcohol. So tankards or glasses of alcohol, they would literally put spiced toast in it, as it was supposed to improve the flavour of the alcohol within. So the idea really behind it is that the spiced toast complemented the alcohol. So the toast complements the people at the gathering, and it's really about the complementary vibe where the people complement the ceremony. Cheers! We clink our glasses together in time-honoured tradition, but where does this tradition come from? Well, often we clink our glasses with the person that we're drinking with, and we always have to remember to look them in the eye. So, back in the Viking times, everybody would be glugging grog on a boat, or not on a boat, but the point is you would clink your glass together with the person that you were drinking with. And the idea is that you would clink the glasses together so that some of your alcohol or liquid would go into the other person's glass with the force of the cheers, okay? And the reason why they would do this, and the reason why you'd look them in the eye, was because in those days, poisoning someone's drink was rife. If I cheersed with you and looked you in the eye, and your liquid went into my glass and my liquid went into your glass, then if there was poison in either of the glasses, we'd both get poisoned together. So kind of a really nice tradition, and one that we should keep up, because you never know who's going to poison your glass. Beware of the traitors in your midst. Hang on a second. Cheers. Where does the actual word come from? Well, it sort of came into English via Anglo-French, where chiere, where chiere means countenance or face or expression, literally your cheer. And that word in turn was derived from medieval Latin, cara, which also relates to the concept of face. It means something around cheerfulness and humour and spirit, something around your expression, something around the way that you are. And when you say cheers, you are literally saying good cheer, good fortune, good expression, cheers. See cheerio in English, another kind of derivation of that, but rather than to start something, it's to end something. So when you leave someone, you might say cheerio, old chap, cheerio, old chap, have a great day, or whatever it is you say when you leave someone. From cheers to cheerio, related or somewhat related, the breakfast cereal Cheerios was originally Cheery Oats, and this name was shortened to Cheerios in 1945. Cocktails, why are they so sweet? Well, their sweetness dates back to the kind of prohibition era where alcohol was banned in America and they used to drink cocktails in speakeasies. The quality of the alcohol was so bad at that time that they actually had to mask the flavour of the alcohol with a really sweet addition of flavouring. So yeah, that's why cocktails are so sweet. Cheers. Punch! Who doesn't love a little bit of punch? At summer parties, Halloween, or even at Christmas, derived of spirit, water, spice, sugar, and fruit juice. Yeah, that's 5 ingredients. And the word punch actually comes from banj, which is 5 in Hindi, it being an invention that took off in India. So next time you say punch, say bunch, because that's exactly how it should be said. Bunch, 5, Hindi. There you go. Lush, oh yeah, she's a bit of a lush, Lush can also denote any other wine or intoxicating spirit. It's thought to come from a London brewer called Lushington, and up until 1895 there was a group of actors that called themselves the City of Lushington, and they used to meet in the Harp Tavern in Russell Street, which is in Covent Garden. This guild claimed to be 150 years old, and the Harp Tavern itself in Covent Garden is actually thought to be about 200 years old. Many famous actors, playwrights and songwriters passed through the door of the Harp Tavern, it being a melting pot of the theatre district and its workers. We'll end with a hangover. I think a lot of us have been there. It's something that remains lingering from the night before. And actually, that's where the word hangover comes from, surprisingly enough. But I was reading quite an interesting story about another type of hangover, which back in the late 19th and early 20th century, the Salvation Army used to provide shelter for homeless people for a penny. So you get shelter and food for a penny. But for an additional penny, and this was a very, very popular option among people that like to get drunk and sleep on benches. So for that extra penny, you could have a rope that went across the bench, so you could literally just fall asleep and lean over it for the night. So yeah, worth a penny, I think, but also kind of not. You'd get a rope for the evening to hang over. So yeah, that's another type of hangover. Probably what we all kind of feel like the morning after the night before, but unrelated to the hangover that we have today, which actually derives from a much more literal and obvious meaning. So I hope you guys have a fantastic festive period. Pop the champagne, whatever you're doing, have a really good time. And even if it's without booze, enjoy those too. You won't have any hangover. You won't need any hair of the dog. So non-alcoholic or alcoholic, whichever way you go, I hope you have a lovely time and cheers. Celebrate well, enjoy it. Beware of the traitors.